And I have returned. I'm back, and last time I improved my build with these two rapiers to give constant effects proc. I can proc poison, scarlet rot, and frostbite. I've got my kukris to continuously inflict blood damage. I only have 15 kukris left. I must go and buy more right now. My viewers, by which I mean all two of them, regular viewers anyway, they find it most amusing that much of my damage comes from chucking kukris at people. However, I don't give a shit. So, let's go back to this.
Trade again?
Yes, let's trade again. You know, I'm actually wondering if Arcane... Why do I even have 16 in Arcane? What was I using? Let's get 200 of these for now. This question, what was I using? Because I have 16 in Arcane. Do I have any weapons that scale off Arcane? Not that I'm aware of. Nope. Nothing I have scales with Arcane. Oh well. Time to return to Roundtable Hold. Ooh, new items can be purchased from the Twin Handmaidens. How very important that is going to be. I'm sure there'll be so many useful things. Shut up. Regal Omen Ben. Don't want to do that. This thing? Oh. Cursed Blood Slice. Brace, then charge forward, deliver a downward diagonal slice. Body trail of blade. First to fly warped blade. It's a curved greatsword. That's not the best. It doesn't deal a lot of blood loss build up, but I think that would scale off Arcane, which isn't my highest stat. You know what? I won't bother with that thing. It'll be fun on another build, but not on this one. Like an Arcane Dex build you'd need for that one, and I use a Strength build. So. Let's buy this Talisman Pack. Oh, that actually is very helpful. Got no bell bearings. Says there's 2 people watching. Hello, people. And...
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your arms then.
There we go. It's both of those quite well leveled up now. Okay. Let's just quit one more thing. I'm thinking... Yeah, just this for the extra strength for now. I should really get some better talismans. Of course, for that I would have to know where to find better talismans. So, moving on. What do I need to do? I need to head this way, obviously. Which will be a pain in the arse. other things I need to head down to Nokron for that, and I could also go down and find Moog's area. I've not done the Carrier Manor yet. I could start Rani's quest line. Annoying and tedious though it may be, it would at least give me access to the Lake of Rot, which I need to go to later on to farm rotted items, except I don't need to do that because I have a consistent source of rot. So the real question is, do I just head into the late game areas now, or do I keep dicking about looking for other stuff? I need, what do I need? I need to go find the next mine, don't I? And the next mine, I believe, is in the mountaintop, in which I can get whichever the next one is, plus... I still need more smithing stone 6s, apparently. Ah, yes, 5 and 6, I believe, are dropped by the bell bearing in the Zamori ruins, so... yes. I'll be able to upgrade my heavy Morning Star a bit more from that. I could also go down, I guess, further into the sewer area. Assuming I can find it, which I never can. Hey, ooh. Took a few hits from that, more than I would have liked, but oh well. Okay. Well, I'm in doubt, and when in doubt in Elden Ring, go and fight something that'll piss me off. Oh good, a cracked pot. Always useful. Hello, something that will piss me off. Doesn't look like this thing can be frozen or poisoned or inflicted with rot, which is annoying. Ah, no, poison. Oh, for fuck. There we are. Been waiting for him to deal with that fucking knight. What the? Ugh. God, I hate this thing. Not only is it an annoying fight, but it shows up around other enemies. Enemies who will come and help it. There you go. Well, that was fun. What the fuck do I do now? Oh, Summer Smithing Stone 6. Good. Right, that's what I was doing. I need to head up to the lift. From the lift to the frozen place, which will make me very annoyed. And go through the frozen place until I find the bell that gives me the Smithing Stone 6s. That's the plan. That plan sucks, but oh well. A better question is why do I have so much in strength? I mean, I'm not really using strength as my primary source of damage. I'm using bleed. I don't need all that strength. I mean, don't get me wrong, the extra 160 from the strength scaling is nice, but if I had, say, 20 strength, it would probably be about 60 from the strength scaling. That would be losing 100 per hit, sure. But given how much health everything in this game has, and the fact that I'm usually inflicting Scarlet Rot and such on enemies as my primary source of damage, I'm not sure that particularly relevant. How could I deal more... What's the most use I can get out of a weapon like this? Poise damage. That's what would help more. Lion's Claw isn't bad for poise damage, I guess. Ooh, that is actually a nice amount of damage, even as it is. Still, it takes a lot of... There's an Ash of War I found in one of my other playthroughs recently, which I reckon could be quite useful for this. If I infuse this with the Cragblade Ash of War... Considering the amount of guard counters I can pull off, guard counters which do a lot of stance damage. Ooh. Yeah, if I equip Yeah, that could work quite well. I use Barricade Shield on the shield and Crag Blade on the mace, and for about 2 minutes, at least for the mace, I deal additional poise damage with my counters. I can also reallocate my stats, lower my strength, and split the difference back between health and mind and stamina. Maybe lower my strength to about 30. And maybe get that jumping talisman 2 so that I deal additional with jumping attacks, or do I not have the... Did I never pick that up? Or did I sell it because I'm an idiot? I think I sold it because I'm an idiot. Because that counter talisman, curved sword, whatever it is, curved sword talisman, probably would have been a very good weapon. Although it enhances the damage of parry attack, of counter attacks, but it doesn't enhance their poise damage. Probably not, anyway. That was close. Not bad. Anyway, let's run on through. And I mean literally let's run, because I don't have any more healing items. Oh, looks like I'm fighting. Yes, 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 I remember you. Bastard. Okay, yeah, I'm probably not gonna get rid of Lion's Claw, actually, because the poise damage from that thing is absurd. Do you think Lion's Claw counts as a jar? Fuck. I wonder if Lion's Claw classes as a jumping attack. Because then that's, what's it called? Shit. I have no health. Go away. I don't want to fight you. I don't have any health. One hit and I die. No way to actually make that any better, though, is there? Run. Running. He's on a horse. There's another enemy in this direction. I'm screwed, but I don't look away from... Oh, he's stuck! Miracle of miracles. He's unstuck. Bollocks! Running very fast. Out of stamina. Still running, and he's lost interest in me. Whew! That was not fun. And down the lift. I'm not going that way. There's a boss that way, and I can't take a hit. Somersault forwards. It doesn't say if that classes as a leaping strike, though, because if it does, that claw mark talisman would give me additional damage from the jumping attack, as would the coat of black feathers. increasing my jumping attack damage, and considering I'd use jumping attacks to inflict my status effects too, it will probably increase my overall damage, and jumping heavy attacks are the main source of poise damage too. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that. But first, I'm gonna go this way. Not because I actually want this great rune, just because I want to fight an enemy. Wait, you. Usually everything fades to black before I can fight him. Not this time, though. This time he doesn't even get to come near me. Haha. Did. And, oh, would you look at that, everything's gone black. You're up. You know, maybe if you dumb fucks had come at me both at the same time, you might have had better luck. What the? I have my shield up, what the fuck? Ah. Oh well. My shield was up, now I am dead. I should have just stick with the mace. For bigger bosses, yeah, inflicting status effects is useful, but they're quite unwieldy. No idea I'm gonna land that shit on the fire giant in its first phase. In its second phase, at least, it's a bigger target. I can stand behind it, do a couple of jumping attacks, job done. First phase, however... oh well. You know, I'll take back what I was saying earlier about the whole me not using strength so much built in this build. Because while strength isn't my main source of damage versus bosses, against regular enemies, which this is, I mean, this isn't a boss, it's a regular enemy. Against regular enemies, like these fuckers, the additional strength just makes the fight so much easier. Okay, you're up now. Stance break. There we are. Still no idea what that fight is about. I mean, it's a fight in a black void. You fight 2 omens and then get the Ash of War of the Omen Killer after it. Not the Ash of War. The spirit summons of the Omen Killer after it. Does this make sense? No. Although, I mean, one of them was blue, so that's a bit weird, but one of them was red and had a big bleed weapon. The other used that sort of faith fire, whatever the hell you call it, and the curved greatsword. Were they younger versions of Margit and Moog, maybe? I don't know. God, this game needs more cover art for its loading screens. Right. Away we go. Onwards. That is a cliff. Not onwards, off the cliff. Just okay. This is usually the point where something unpleasant jumps out and tries to kill me, but I can't remember what it is up here. Yes, I can. It's that fucker. Come on, stagger, you bastard. There you go. Gargoyle's Black Blade. Deals holy damage, such as the mark of those who serve Malekith the Black Blade. Deals holy, such as the mark of those blah blah blah. If these things had the same passive as Malekith's Black Blade, it would be much cooler, which they do when the bosses are using them. Well, when that boss is using it, but I don't think it does when I do. Like, I think I know about that. They'd be one of those weapons that everyone's like, yes, these weapons are amazing. But they're not. They're just sort of generalized B-tier weapons I see people chuck into lists online for the case of filling up the list, essentially. I should probably grab a few extra levels while I'm here, or at least one. I think I've got enough runes for one. 120,000 runes, that's gotta be enough. Oh, it is. Nearly 3 whole times. In fact. Do I have any? Yep. That'll do it. Level up my mind, I guess. An extra 10 FP can't hurt. How much does the skill cost? 20. Yeah, okay. I now have over 80, so I can use it 4 times between refreshers. Tell you what, though, what I'm going to do first is, since I'm in an area where I can, I'm going to summon some backup. Considering this is a whole area full of enemies that are otherwise considered bosses in many other areas. Oh, for fuck's sake. No. Denied. Now, that's one. Where's the next bastard? I think there's 5 or 6 of them in this area. Oh, I'm in the area where I can start making frostbite grease, aren't I? Except I don't need it because I have a rapier. Wow, these rapiers, I mean... I have no need to worry about inflicting poison, rot, or frostbite on enemies if they can be poisoned, rotted, or frostbitten, because I have these. I don't need to use my consumables anymore. Ah, there's one. There's another. Let's wait for the other one to go away. He's not going to go further than that, is he? Oh well. Ah! Got no range. And of course. Would you stop jumping? Also though, with that much health and damage, why he even feels the need to dodge is beyond me. Oh, that should have hit. And he... all that work and the fucker yeets himself off a cliff. Ah! I was stood right in front of him, but the attack didn't connect. Ah. He literally jumped over me while I was mid-Ash of War. Ah! Would you just stagger already? How does he still have poise? What the? I wasn't standing in it! I was not standing in it! What in the holy fuck? Whew. God, I hate these things. They jump around like nobody's business. They have infinite poise. Like, I have a fucking powerful build. How are these things just destroying me so casually? Let's see if they can be rotted. Let's go for the cheese option. Oh. Of course, even the cheese option doesn't work because... Well... Not sure if they can be rotted, but they can be poisoned. Oh no, that's the Scarlet Rot animation, which means you are currently taking Scarlet Rot damage. Which doesn't negate the fact that he's ridiculously fast and can kill me in a few hits. But it does at least mean that while he's doing his dancing around and not getting on with it, he's taking consistent damage. In fact, he's probably going to die in a minute before he even damages me again. Nope. Yep. Okay. Listen to me, you bastards. Ah! There we go. Over here. Come on. Ah, there we go. He's locked on to me. He's cottoned on. He knows where I am. He's walking away from me again. For no fucking reason. This way, you bastard. Get over here. Oh, here comes his friend. Oh, if they're moving even slightly, the thing will inevitably miss. Come on. Get down here. Far enough away that you... Stop walking away! Oi, you! Dickhead! This way. Come on. Come on. Stop. What? Just doesn't even give a shit that I'm attacking him. Oh, his friend does. His friend appears to be able to, like, lock on to me for more than 2 seconds. Get over here. Come on! Walk down the fucking stairs. There we go. Now some more. No, not you, the other one. Oh yeah, now he attacks. Now he's going on the offensive. You bastard. Come on. Would one of them just get over it? Oh my god, I'm out of cookies. Joy of fucking joy. Would one of you just attack? For fuck's sake! You are enemies in Elden Ring. You're meant to attack me annoyingly often. You're meant to be ridiculously aggressive about it. Well, I'm not complaining that this guy seems to be unwilling to actually bother attacking. Oh, please tell me he didn't just fade from existence. Well, there we are. Oh, for fuck's sake. There you go. Die now. That's 2! These things take a ridiculously large amount of time to kill, considering how fucking weak they are. Well, not how weak, but how... You know, they're basic enemies in this area. Basic enemies should not be this impossible to deal with. See if I can sneak up on this one and hit him with a lion's claw from behind before he notices me. And I equip them. Well, he noticed me before I used it, because I didn't have my mace equipped. I should really unequip the pulley bow now, especially since I seem to be out of arrows again. Oh no. No, I have 2 arrows. Do I have a crossbow? I do not have a crossbow. Do I have any other consumables? Any throwing knives? Yes, I have 5 crystal darts. Can I craft any of my useful pots? Yes, I can craft 8 fire pots. Let's hope that these bastards are a bit weak to fire. Oh, come on! You did not see that! Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, good, he's got back up. Joy of joys. Come on, use your annoying ice trick. There you go. Oh, he's still gonna dodge it. Ah! Too fucking fast. Huge area of effect. And basically no way of dodging. Oh. Unless he's just deciding to face tank them now. Nope. I think he decided to do that briefly, but then decided not to. And I'm out of FP, so this is a waste. And even though that one would have worked, I can't damage this fucker very much because he dodges. No, 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 that is so cheap. I got caught on the fucking terrain. Right, now's the time to summon the backup. Let's go, guys. Gank him. I said gank him! Attack! There we go. Now, last one. Let's go. Come on. No, he's not the last one. He's not even close to the last one, is he? No, now that I think of it, he's probably, what, the third to last one? Maybe even fourth to last one? Hard to know. Nope, there's another. There's this one. They're both going to lock onto us at once. Nope. Looks like this guy doesn't care. Don't go in. Do not go in. And you're going. Oh, great. Why the fuck not? Would you fuckers attack? What do I summon you for if you're not going to attack the enemies? There we are. Some help you two were. Any others? I'm out of skills, so this is going to have to be another slow burn fight, if there is another one of these things around. Oh, good, 2 more. Any options here at all for me? Oh, thank God. I've had my flasks returned by killing some of them. Shit, if I had my darts equipped there, I could have, baited him. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Don't charge him, don't charge him. Let him come to us. Oh, yeah, you're not smart enough to do that, are you? And now I run away. There's 2 of them, and I can't fight 2 of them at once on my own, and especially not without appropriate equipment. I don't have the appropriate equipment. There's a Mori Ice Storm. That would be useful on a different playthrough with a different build. Come on, you gotta jump up. No, you don't. You can just do that. For fuck's sake! There we go, and there's another. Last one. If the last one kills me, I'm going to be so pissed. It's like a multi-phase boss rush, this. Hello. Nope, that is a perfectly me-sized hole. Oh, I can go through it. Oh, it doesn't matter because I can't get through it on the other side, and I don't have any projectiles to snipe it from in here. And even if I did, it would just use its ice thing, and I wouldn't be able to dodge, and I'd die. Item crafting. Do I have anything? I can build more fire pots. Well, I got fuck all. Oh, might as well use one of these too. Oh, fuck you! That bullshit. That I wasn't standing on it. Why does the explosion take more place than the Right, out of health. Time to run. Head down here and just sort of hope. Ah, smithing stone miner bell bearing 3. That's nice. Wonder where the bell bearing 4 is. I imagine somewhere borderline unfindable. Oh, I have one fucking useless throwing arm, don't I? Ha! Took all of my skills, all of my equipment, all of my weaponry to deal with that area, but there go all of the Zamori Knights. I have officially fought my way through the Zamori ruins. I'm probably pronouncing the name wrong, but who cares? They're all dead. Bollocking hell, this area. What an introduction. Hey, welcome to the late game of Elden Ring. Remember those things that were bosses before? Here's an area with 9 of them, and they're all just regular enemies. Oh, and you need to fight them 2 at a time anyway. How lovely. Any other requests? Oh yeah, we're going to make the area really big for no obvious reason, and put in an effect somewhere in it that'll make you completely blind. How fun. I don't see a cave either. Yeah, no, I'm not going to bother with you, mate. And there is a bird with regular talons who does about 3 times as much damage as a bird with swords strapped to its legs. Logic. So much logic in this game. Hello, fire monks. I'm not going to be bothered with any of you today. In fact, I'm basically just going to pretend that you don't exist. Bye-bye. And I just got a very, very quick example of why that's never a good idea to ignore enemies with ranged projectiles. Right. Oh, good. A thing with a bow. Will that bow pierce through the terrain a bit? No, it won't. Thank God. Well, you were too slow, big guy. A for effort, though. Where's the sight of grace? Where's the sight of grace? Where is the sight of grace, please? I would really like to find the sight of grace now. Ooh, good, a somber smithing stone at 8. Something that I definitely need because one of the items I don't really use to deal damage relies on that smithing stone. Oh, shit, shit, shit. There we are. I'll tell you what. I'd say I'm at the level now. Let's see if I can go kill that big bastard on the mountain. Well, the other big bastard on the mountain. In fact, by Elden Ring standards, this thing's pretty small. I mean, it's a bull the size of a truck, made from fucking stone, who fell out of space and left a giant crater. But by Elden Ring standards, he's tiny. See? He's only about 40 times bigger than the player. Well, go on, guys. Go for it. Are you gonna go for it? Nope. What the? Bollocks. And I'm falling to my death. Well, shit. Oh well. You know, there were briefly people watching, and now there's not. Oh well. It would have been nice to have some people actually watching the stream. This area wasn't on fire a minute ago. I'm sure this area wasn't on fire just now. And now it is on fire again. And this bastard seems to like... Let's try for the middle this time, shall we? How? Oh, come on! That didn't fucking hit me! It was above my head! God all fucking mighty, this thing. Like, even assuming, of course, that you can actually land a few hits, which is a big assumption. deals so much poise damage. And all of its attacks deal shockwaves. Huge area of effect, borderline undodgeable. Weaknesses? Well, it can be poisoned. And I think it has a slight weakness to strike. There we are, it's poisoned. I need to really make sure it's not gonna do that before I use my Ash of War. I don't actually know if this thing can be rotted, but I'm not gonna waste time trying right now. Oh, for fuck's sake. What the? What even hit me then? Okay, and of course the area where I would be critically striking isn't even on the floor! And now I say a sincere what the fuck to that skill. Oh, I nearly died there. And it's still locked onto me, even though I haven't damaged it in about a minute. Oh, actually, maybe it's locked onto me because of the poisoning effect. No, I'm probably overthinking it. It's probably just locked onto me because I'm the player. And the poison is done. Oh joy. No, 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 no. Oh, fucking hell. And I'm out of all of my stuff. I was blocking that, but never mind. Whoa. Wow. That is a boss. That is a boss with a lot of damage. Ridiculous poise, who deals AoE damage with all its attacks. And moves about an area way too big for a boss this size. And is way too fast. This time I am going to see if I can rot this fucker. In fact, I know I can rot this guy because I rotted one of them before, didn't I? The one in the mine. There we go. Aha! Scarlet Rot and poison. And there we go. Now I just need to try and deal as much damage as possible before it fucking ends me. And stop moving around! Too much damage. Too much mobility. And I'm fighting it. I'm essentially fighting a bull with a spatula. Oh, what the? There we are. Come on, Rot, do your shit. Come on, Kukris. Do your shit. Yeah! And he's dead. Oh, yes, he's dead. He is dead. He is dead. And I got the smithing stones, which I didn't even fucking need because I can buy them now from the shop, but who cares? I killed him. Now, on to the next big annoying boss on the top of the mountain. Oh, right. Here you go. Six more of those. Just in case.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your arm.
Actually, come to think of it. Oh. Oh no, it's only 5 build up per hit. It's practically nothing, so I'll stick with it. Come on, I'm gonna take the fire giant now. If someone would show up to the stream, it would be really nice. I'd love some moral support, or in the case of all Godskins, some vicious mockery right now. Or at least someone to look up where the bloody cave is, because I'm a bit busy. Oh. That was not the correct moment to check my phone. Oh good, a golem. Hey. You and I are gonna fight now. There you are. And down a second time. And he gives 4,000 souls. It's actually not bad. If I kill 11 of those, it levels up. Oh, hello. Hey. Wake up! You and I have business. Specifically, I have business hiding behind this, holding my shield up and letting you attack me. Come on. What? Why is he backing away now? Oh good, smithing 3. I wanted more than 3, but oh well. Bye bye! I'm running away now. Which seems quite logical to me. You know what else I could do with? I could do with finding the recipes for fire, holy, and so on. Grease. Fire, holy, magic, all of that. There is, I believe, a church over here somewhere. Can I see it? It's over there, straight line. Straight line, by the way, over this huge and open area. Yeah, it's a testament to how ridiculously consistent, by consistent I mean consistently dull, this game's design is, that I knew there would be a dragon on this the first time I played it, before even going near him. Still heading south, still hopefully maintaining the exact same trajectory. I think I've been quite good at it. Aha! I have. Aha! That was a rock, not a church. Oh bollocks. Nope. I was right, that was a church, it was just a bit further to the left. Okay, the dragon has decided that he doesn't give a shit about me now. Good. I don't give a shit about him either. The only reason I would possibly care about you was if I needed your breath for something, but since I have consistent sources of 3 useful status effects and a bleed weapon, I don't need that. You know, I'm going also willing to bet that the actually I shouldn't say, why am I trying to bring logic into this? I was going to say that I'm willing to bet the giant who lives up the top of a mountain and is very heavily connected to fire, and is a pyromancer giant, is immune to frostbite, but that would involve common sense, and this game doesn't have any of that. So maybe it's not immune to frostbite. Am I going to fight this Everjail? Oh, hell no! Lord Contender. Who's a Lord Contender? Do I care enough to go in there and see if I can and find out by fighting him? No. Okay, how do I get across again? Via the fort, I think. This fort over here. There's a bridge on the other side of it, which takes me across the ravine. From the ravine, I go across the other ravine, and then I get to the other mountaintop, and then I fight the giant, who's up there, I think. Yes. Or not. I don't know. You know, I played in my my offline account on the not offline, but on the playthrough I started before I ever started streaming, in which I'm using Bloodhound Step as my Ash of War, twin grave scythes as my main source of this was a tower, not a fort. Shite. As I was saying, twin grave scythes as my main weapon, and the Clawmark Talisman, Cloak of Black Feathers, ideal jumping attacks with those two scythes, and deal lots of damage with that. That's my playthrough, and I actually beat the Fire Giant on my first try, which was good. It was fun. And nobody saw it, but that's fine. I'm going to fight this Fire Giant in a bit, and nobody's going to see that either. I don't mind talking ad nauseum as I game. In fact, I talk ad nauseum as I game, even when I don't have a microphone. This is genuinely just me making it slightly less insane by uploading my ramblings as I game to the internet. It's as though I'm talking to you, and not to myself, like a mad person. I, of course, am a mad person, and I'm fully aware of this, so it doesn't really matter. Fuck. Wrong way. Am I going the wrong... Where am I going? I'm lost. Ah! There. Bridge. Hello. Well, it's not a bridge, it's a giant chain. Who the hell chained this mount? Why is... I'm confused about this now. Why is this mountain chained to another mountain? Is it to keep it from falling over? I suppose it might be, actually. These mountains seem to be kind of, like, destroyed. Maybe something destroyed them. And then someone chained the mountains together to, you know, prevent them from crumbling into the earth. It's a possibility. Will be no more insane than anything else in this game. I mean, obviously big battles happened here. There's corpses all over the place. I wish Axe was in the chat. He's a fucking encyclopedia of knowledge on this game. He'd be able to explain this whole area to me. He'd probably lie about it 3 times while doing it, so I wouldn't know what was true or not. But I'd at least have a vague idea. Of course, I'm assuming Axe is a he. He's never corrected me. I don't think I've ever specifically asked. I think I asked Gods once, and I know that Doc, or Scarlet Scarf, or whatever the fuck I call him, on Pav, that's the one. I know that Pav is a dude because I've talked to him on voice chat via Discord. Golden Seed. Ah, there we are. Touch Grace. Oh god. Sure, I just rolled through a giant piece of metal the size of a small... size of a small state. But once again, logic is a suggestion in the mind of this video game. Scarlet Rot afflicted. What the? Oh bollocks, it's not rot, it's just poison, and it'll be taken down by now. Which means I need to do it again. Oh well. You can't even dodge his attacks because you can't see his attacks coming. And even if you get near the fucking foot that is his one hittable area, he's usually flapping it about. That's the thing about feet, they move. He must be rotted by now. But he's not. He's still not. I've still not managed to inflict Scarlet Rot on this bastard. Oh. Good. Ha. I'm gonna give that one a full shrug. Seriously, what? How was I meant to avoid that? Well, the only way really to avoid the fire giants is to run away, but I kind of needed to deal the extra damage. And maybe I should just deal with the 2 rapiers and hope it, because when I do a jumping attack with the rapier, A, it does more damage, and B, I think I will hit like 3 times with the Antspur's rapier. Which should proc the Scarlet Rot effect a bit faster. Assuming this thing can be hit with the Scarlet Rot effect, which I think it can. And Torrent is dead. And I rolled, but that doesn't seem to matter at all. Could I have possibly seen that coming? No, because the boss is above me. Scarlet Rot effect. Fuck. So I was saying Scarlet Rot effect will be unprocced by now, so... I'm just letting poison do its thing, really. Oh, there's no chance of this working, is there? Oh, come on! Bleed, you bastard! You know the worst part? If this fucker was half his size, or even a third of his size, actually, it would be one of the most enjoyable fights in the game. His moveset is brilliant. But the problem is, given his size, he sucks. There we go. Now then. And the Kukri's really slow animation is, yet again, baffling to me. What the? Right. That guy raises his hand, points it away from me, and the fireball flies in my direction. Oh, how fucking logical. What do I need for this fucker? In the late game, in the late parts of this fight, my main source of damage is ranged attacks. And I have the upgrade materials to improve my bow. So, I also have some runes in the form of Godric's Great Remembrance. Not Godric, Margit. Morgott, whichever one he is. With that, my kukris...
Well, I took you no man to lay out your arms.
Poison arrows, maybe? I think poison arrows would be the best. Oh shit, that requires smithing stone 7, and I don't have any of those. Oh. Oh, hang on. Black bow has barrage, and I can use it. Slightly less damage, but... and slightly less range, but... yeah, the barrage skill will probably be more use. I use that, pepper him with bleed arrows from a distance. Use my kukris at slightly... even... well, my kukris probably have more than 55 range, honestly, but... whatever. Oh. And I'm a moron for not having equipped this, which increases my fire defense. So, with that fire defense shit, volcanic pots and poison knives and all poison arrows. Can I make poison arrows? I don't know how to make poison arrows, but I remember a vendor who sold poison something or others around here, a nomadic merchant, along this road somewhere. Let's find where I can make poison arrows from. Once I know how to make poison and bleed arrows, get enough of those that I can poison him a second time. I think he's immune to rot. I don't think I've managed to... no, he's not immune to rot. He's not immune to rot, but he has a very high rot resistance, and I don't realistically have the ability to... but if I'm not... oh, actually... if I use poison knives to inflict the poison ability, or poison arrows... Godskin says he's high. Gods... is this a is this a you're fucking with me declaration of your being high? Yeah, you're fucking with me. Because the possibility does exist that you are high, and I've for some reason decided that watching my stream while high would be hilarious. Of course, if you are high and just saying all this, it would be very entertaining, but I don't think you are. I think you're fucking with me. I've never been high. I would be happy to experiment, but most of my friends are over the internet. I wouldn't want to do it alone. One of my friends lives in Germany, one of them lives in Ukraine, one of them is in Switzerland, one of them is in England. Well, one of them is actually in the same town as me, but for some reason we don't hang out much. Well, I know the exact reason, that's because she has university and is always busy, and... yeah, fair enough. Other friend lives quite close by, but, you know, it's hard to meet up, and he's also got studies and such. I should see if they want to hang out over the winter holidays. Gods, how exactly would we do that when I have a like theory that you are American? You come across as an American, Gods. What was I looking for around here again? Oh yes, the guy in the shack up here. Assuming I was in any way interested in that, which I believe you're aware I'm not, how would we do that in different continents? Actually, don't answer that question. I don't want to know how we would hypothetically screw each other with being in different continents. Ooh, heavy poison buildup. Oh, perfect. Ha ha ha. That's nice. I'm gonna get 200 of those. That'll be poison damage.
Have a safe journey.
Gods, much as ad lib erotica would be an interesting thought experiment to partake in, not thought experiment, writing experiment to partake in, I'm afraid I shall have to decline. For the simple fact that I don't really care. Wait, why am I making a... I'm a moron, because I'm trying to make volcano. Shit. 2 fights. The fire giant. I should not be making fire-based equipment to fight the fire giant. The fire giant is borderline immune to it. What I do have a need is poison bone darts, which means I need that shit. And while I'm there... Okay, yeah. I know where I'm going now. I'm going here. I need thin beast bones. Shall get a few arrows from this guy. 30 ought to do it. Or throwing knives. Now I'll get the arrows. 50 for 1,000. That's a decent trade. Now, off to this area. Get beast bones, make poison knives. Change up the Ash of War on the Antspur's Rapier to that Rapid Strikes Ash of War, which should proc the Scarlet Rot build up faster. Proc that quickly. Well, gods, I am making poison knives and blood arrows. Once I've made poison knives, bleed arrows, and I have the Antspur's Rapier here, but the Antspur's Rapier here is equipped with Poison Mist, so, and for the Fire Giant, I really do need that extra bit of, that extra speed for proccing the blood shit, whatever you call it. Well, not blood, Scarlet Rot, that's what I'm looking for. I need to proc Scarlet Rot. What am I going to do when I run into Ratigan? Well, that's an interesting question. Ratigan is going to be a tricky enemy for me to fight. I don't know if he can be poisoned. I know he can be frostbitten and bled, and I don't know if he can be... Why am I shooting these guys? I don't care about these guys. And I don't know if he takes any damage from Scarlet Rot. He probably does. Most of the gods do. He is a god, so... I proc Scarlet Rot on him, probably. And Frostbite if I can. And hit him with Lion's Claw if I can actually land the fucking thing on him. Lion's Claw, as it turns out, isn't the ideal tool for a mace. Such a short ability. I mean, it's useful because, fucking hell, it does a lot of damage. and a lot of poise damage as well. On the other hand, it's very hard to actually land on most enemies because they all move about so much. And because the mace is tiny. But for now, I'm dealing with our old friend, the Fire Giant. And for his second phase, I need a bow. My kukris are useful, sure, but they're not that useful. Well, if you want to skip back in stream, gods, you can go watch my first couple of runs against him. I actually got very far, got to the second phase both times. He has yet to kill me during his first phase. And the fact that I died the second time, while I still had healing in my flasks, is a bit, a bit bullshit, to be honest, because the guy did that thing where he raises his hand and points it at you, and a jet of fire comes out right towards you. Except for the fact that he raised his hand and pointed in the complete opposite direction of where I was standing, actually. Well, not the opposite direction, but yeah, I'd say a full 90 degrees away from where I was standing, and yet the fire came out of his hand directly at me. And I, of course, wasn't ready to dodge it because he wasn't aiming at me. Once again, my use of logic... Ooh, Nagakiba. That's a really long one, isn't it? Yes, it is. That's nice. Nice of him to drop that there. Yep. Oh yes, the word bullshit is definitely the correct term to use for this one. I'm also thinking I might just go and reallocate my stats, lower my strength and increase my arcane, considering a lot of the weapons I actually use scale off arcane in some way. This one scales off arcane for the poison damage. This one, if I made it a bleed weapon, would be, proc bleed faster, and would still deal the same poise damage, probably, I assume. Arrows don't scale, but my kukris do, and they also scale a bit off dex and arcane. Well, they scale a bit off arcane, and a lot off dex. So if I reallocate some of my strength into mind and a bit of it into... What do you mean I don't need bleed? Bleed is incredibly useful. I need everything here. I've got a build which is based around staggering with my mace, bleed with my mace, and my kukris, obviously, and the rapiers to afflict the other types of status build-up. I'll be honest, guys, I know you're being funny, but the majority of my damage doesn't come from bleed. Most of it comes from scarlet rot and poison. And I deal good critical hits as well. You know, Gods, amusing of you to say that. I actually have been playing through I've been playing through on another game, which is So, which I started before I ever started streaming, actually. And on that playthrough, I actually beat the fire giant first time. I was level, I think, 101 when I first fought him. And I had 2 heavy grave scythes, which I had fought, which I'd been using the entire game. They were the first things I got. I farmed 2 of them right as I started the game, and I was using 2 heavy grave scythes for the entire game, and I still am. And I'm currently at the crumbling Farah Missoula in that playthrough. Most of my I'm spread mostly between strength and mostly between strength, vitality, and endurance. And yeah, most of my damage in that doesn't come from anything other than jumping attacks. I have the feather thing, feather cloak, or whatever you call it, which increases my jumping attack power. I have the claw mark talisman, which increases my jumping attack power. Oh. God, in my first playthrough, I just stood in front of things and hit them with a stick until they died. Status effects and jumping attacks are actually more fun. What would you like me to do? Go barehanded? Shit. Oh. And how exactly should I acquire said barbed armor if I'm not using anything to deal damage? I have to fight a boss to get the barbed armor, don't I? Speaking of bosses... What's down here? Oh, look, a pumpkin head. There you go. Right. Oh, her. Bye. Oh, stop being so histrionic, Godskin. Honestly, gods, because I was interested to know what the boss was, because I couldn't remember. That's why I killed him. Besides, he died very, very fast. He didn't suffer for long, unlike the fire giant. Actually, gods, you'll be pleased to know that I killed our big, annoying buddy right up here. So, yeah. He died. He died to scarlet rot and poison, and my night summons, and a whole lot of me waiting around and swearing as he, spammed attacks, which didn't look like they hit me, but somehow still did. Seriously, that guy and his shockwaves can go eat shit and die. No, the fully grown falling star beast. That's what you call it. Full-grown falling star beast. The one with the eye on its forehead at the top of Mount Glimnir, or however you pronounce that shit. Yeah, him. I fought him. I inflicted poison, I inflicted scarlet rot, and I staggered him like 3 times with Lion's Claw. And it still took me a few tries, because fuck me, that guy just does not care about your hitboxes. Honestly, shields are a suggestion against that guy a lot of the time. It's like, hey, I've got a big shield up. He can't hit me. Yes, he can. You know how he can hit you? Because he'll hit the ground beneath you. Poison and bleed. Good. Wish there was somewhere I could just buy bleed arrows. There probably is, but I don't know where it is. Or just buy those fucking bones. If you could buy the thin beast bones somewhere, life would be so much simpler. And yet you can't, so... Let's go charging into this area. That's 2. Of course, the other problem is I don't want to waste the arrows I've already made on hunting things in the woods. So, now the question also is, why did I bother making these poison bone darts when I have the... Oh, because darts come out much faster than arrows. In which case I actually can use the poison arrows, because I'll be poisoning them with the darts. Oh, there's another. This is real quality streaming, isn't it? It's a quality live stream. I'm wandering around killing sheep in a fucking field. Alright, that's that then. Back to the forge. Let's see if I can take this guy down this time. Oh, I should probably change up my Chauffeur as well. Firstly, wild strikes on this guy. Well, this one. Shame I can't blood, but never mind. Actually, I could probably pop bleed on this thing. Nope, nope. I'll go bother with bleed. I'm going to use Piercing Fang. 55 Scarlet Rot with each hit. Poison. Bleed with the arrows. Bleed with the mace. Poison with the knives. Anything else? I have one of these. Don't want to waste it though. Can't really be bothered to make more either. I do not have anything I can really make with the pots. So, onwards to the fight. Haha! What the? I have my shield up! No. My own fault, I forgot. Shields are a suggestion, they're not real. Like then, and I had my shield up, and yet did not block the foot that hit me from well above, really. Aha! Rot has happened. Now. See if I can't make poison happen quickly. The other problem, of course, is I don't know if that arrow hit because... I hate it when you do that. When they come through the... From this range, at least, I know they hit. I'm pressing L2, but it's not working. And once again, how am I meant to dodge things I can't see? Come on, proc bleed, proc bleed! There's no time to dodge attacks like that. And, oh boy. And again. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. That's bleed. Thank you for the tankiness, Torrent. I'm not gonna bother with those things. There's no point. How was I meant to dodge that? It attacks from so far away! Gog. Shitting hell! So close! Fuck. I came very close that time. Did it matter? Fuck no. Bit more. Oh my god, I didn't have my fucking flask equipped. Although temporarily boosting my poise is borderline useless, so I don't know why I'm doing that. That's rot. No idea whether he's poisoned or not. I'm going to hope that he is. I fucking dodge. How am I meant to dodge that? Seriously, how? Comes out faster and you can roll. Oh, unless I'm not meant to roll. Am I meant to? Yeah, right, of course. I'm just meant to switch to torrent when that thing happens, aren't I? Okay. Come on. Properly bleed. Properly. 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 Bleed, you bastard. Oh, come on, just let it bleed! Oh, for fuck's sake. One more bleed, one more bleed. Why am I bothering with this shit? Running, run. No, you fucking don't. Drink my flask. Hope and fucking no, shit, can't get near him. I wasn't aiming. I only pressed it once. Animation is killing me. He's poisoned. Bit more. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't want to die here. Please don't let me die here. Don't explode. Whatever you're doing, fucking bastard! Bow. Let me get my bow out. No. Fuck yes! Poison! He dies. I poisoned this bastard. Really hoping I'm still on air, that it hasn't just cut out. Shame Gods didn't stick around for the fight. Still though, it's been a 2-hour stream. I've completed Mountaintop of the Giants area. I've killed the fire giant. I'd say that's a good accomplishment for a stream. What else is there? What am I... Yeah. What else is there in the game that I need to actually worry about right now? I'll have to deal with Crumbling Fire Missoula, obviously, which is going to be a pain in the arse, but should be manageable anyway.
I don't believe I'm known as D.
Don't care. Someone in here? Okay. Okay, there's the two-headed dragon to deal with. Along with the two-headed dragon, there's also... Well, obviously there's the 3 final bosses in Godric, Ratigan, and the Elden Lord. The Elden Beast, I mean.
Well, I took youth no matter it. Lay out your arm.
Or is it Godfrey? Did I already kill Godric? I can never remember which is which. Like, they both have the name... They're both gods with the word God in their names. It's very on the nose. Okay. There's also this thing up here. Somewhere. Stop doing that. No. Up here. Over here. There's the catacombs. There's a church over here. I should probably go explore that and fight the bloody samurai in it. And there's this one, which gives me the other half of the Haligtree seal. Once I got the other half of the Haligtree seal, I'll be able to do that. I should probably also just go up here and refill my pots. I have 8 now. 8 volcano pots is a not insignificant amount of damage over time, which will be particularly useful against a certain annoying god who is weak to fire damage. And a certain dragon who likes to stay still for the first third of his fight. And despite that, I forgot what I was doing, didn't pick any of them up, and just charged towards some enemies down a mountain. And after this is done, I think I'm going to finish streaming because nobody's watching and I'm bored. You know what, though? I think I've got a good build here, except for maybe one small thing. Should I get the 3 stars? Great stars. No, because I don't have the... Yeah, I need to figure out how affinities work. Because in my old game, I could just give him some shit. Yeah, I need those knives. I know I get one of them from this place, and I think I get another one from the round table hold around here. I'm going to see if I can find the other round table hold, find the smithing knife, or whatever you call it, in it. Hopefully with that, I'll be able to apply the blood affinity to other stuff than a weapon with a bleed skill on it. Of course, I don't know where to find that, so... Didn't take me that many tries to take down the fire giant. That's good, I like that. I didn't have to fight him many times. Like I said, the fire giant would be a pretty... I mean, the fire giant, honestly, with a bow, with status effects and such, isn't such a bad boss. I imagine he wouldn't be so terrible with sorceries either. At least you're allowed to use your horse. It's just the fact that against anyone who uses melee attacks, which the majority of players will, he is a lot harder to deal with because you cannot look at him. You can't see his moves. If he was a third of his size, he would be a much more enjoyable boss. But that's... I could take that away from anything in Elden Ring. I could just say, if it was a third of its size, this would be a much better game. And I think it would. It would be a better game if it were a lot smaller. Given that I don't use the thing for poison, and it does have rapid thrusting attacks. Staggering enemies, I mean, it's not like I would lose the mace. I could apply it with bleed, and it's not like the fire giant was the worst of them. Oh shit, I was trying to block with a rapier. Note to self, rapiers cannot block. Well, they can, but not if you're one-handing them. Now, if I'm gonna have this as just my stand next to something and bleed it stick, I should make it that by equipping it with the bleed skill. Or do I want to put bleed skill on this so that it simultaneously bleeds and deals scarlet rot damage? Sure, just, you know, attack me despite the fact that you have a rapier sticking through your chest. Why the fuck not? Okay. Your turn then, is it? Nice. Now, let's kill the perfumer. Now, that perfume, if I could figure out how to actually make that, it would be pretty cool. But it's so hard to find anything in this game, any of the cookbooks. Because it's so fucking big. Oh shit, I did not think that was even an enemy. Turns out it was. Veranda powder. That's the stuff you actually need to make perfume, isn't it? Oh, fuck you. Oh, seriously, fuck you. How do I even get back there? Don't even know where that... Oh, right, yeah, I can at least look at this shit. That'll tell me roughly where I was, except, of course, it won't give... It will send me in the direct line, and direct lines are tricky when you have to move through walls. Nope, there's the dogs. I don't want to fight them again, please and thank you. Oh, looks like this one doesn't care. Apart from that, that's done. Back onto this one, and 1, 2. Look, this isn't exactly a burst damage build, is it? Let's hope his shield doesn't block poison so well. It does. Joy of joys. Nope. I do damage, gods. I do damage over time. That's my modus operatum. I deal poison and scarlet rot and pepper them with arrows and projectiles. That's how I've been winning all of my fights. It works very well against bosses, less well against individual enemies. The mace is the best thing I have for individual enemies, and also I forgot to re-equip Lion's Claw on it, which would actually give me some more instant damage. You've seen Axe recently, gods. Apart from briefly showing up on the Raft livestream that wasn't actually a Raft livestream, I haven't seen him in weeks. Which reminds... Actually, no, it doesn't remind me, but... Gods, in case you're wondering, what I'm looking for right now is, one of those smithing infusion, whatever you call them, knives, somewhere, hopefully the one which gives me the ability to apply bleed effects on my items. Oh, a seedbed curse. These are useful for a quest line I have no interest in completing. And I'm jumping to my death. Oh no. Oh, and before I forget again, gods, I have listed the Discord the Discord server for the channel in the overall description of my channel. So if you want to come and chat with Parv over Discord occasionally, or me, do please go right ahead. If you don't, obviously. I will also occasionally be live streaming myself doing video editing projects, mostly just because it's quite tedious occasionally, and it would be nice to socialize with people while I do it from time to time. But no gods, the only time I've ever actually I've actually had a build that deals, like, big damage over a short period of time was last stream with my scythe and the blasphemous blade. And even that, the scythe was not big damage, but yeah, blasphemous blade was my main source of damage in that playthrough, and it deals huge amounts of damage over a short space of time. In my other playthroughs, well, actually no, with the scythes I'm doing the same sort of thing actually, but in this one and my first playthrough, I'm dealing the majority of my damage over a period of time, either through bleed and frostbite effects on my first one, and wild strikes with a bigger weapon, which would deal consistent damage per minute, very high damage per minute, but a lower damage per second than some builds. And in this playthrough, I'm really going for damage over time, even more so than just bleed. I'm doing it with a whole bunch of different status effects. I'm going for the infliction of inflictionist. That might work. I'm going for the inflictionist build with frostbite, and yeah, I'm inflicting people with many status effects. And of course I've got my bow and my kukris and my knives, all of which deal damage over a set period of time. All of which is very interesting, but I still don't know where Roundtable Hold is. Where is it? Why am I lost? Again. Why can't I open the map? There's nothing trying to kill me. Let me open the map. Let me open it. You bastards. There's nothing trying to kill me around here. Let me open the fucking thing. There we go. Right, it's down this way. I was searching entirely the wrong part, wasn't I? Yes, here are the stairs. Roundtable Hold, if I remember rightly, there's... Oh, have I even... Oh yeah, I have found this, yes. I followed down... Oh, someone explained this to me before. What is it? I follow down here and then jump to the left. No, that's to find the... That's to find the well. The well is to my left. That will bring me under the city. Periods of this game that honestly I could just skip. No, I've been here as well. Where is Roundtable Hold? Was that something behind me? No, that was a tree. Good. Roundtable Hold, I think it's here? Or was it down here, maybe? No, it's this. It's this big building right here, because that's the courtyard. That's the courtyard. That's the wall I'm currently facing this way, which means it's in this direction over this wall. How do I get over this wall? Well, obviously there's a dragon bringing me part of the way up. Oh. There we are, there's a ladder. Is this the correct way, or is it the wrong way? I think it's the correct way. I think I'm going the right way. I'm currently in the wall I need to get over. Which means if there's any way over to my right, I find it, I should be okay. There we are. I'm just gonna let him die. Ooh, that was close. I mean, not hugely close, but still funny. Oh, I could jump down there and run along the wall if I was, you know, inclined to do that in any way, shape, or form, but I'm not. That's where I want to be. I want to be down there. How do I get down there? Bugger off you. There we go. Jump. One, two, three, four. Move. One. That'll do it. Okay, he's dead. Oh. Yep. Where is he? I can hear him. I can hear the bastard clanking around, but I cannot see him. Oh, there he is. Hello. Ha! And you're dead. Hey! Gravelstone Seal and Lendell Knight's Greaves. How lovely. So gods, you weren't here when I killed the fire giant. I was very offended by that. I was halfway through killing him, and then you weren't there anymore. It was rather offensive. I try to be entertaining for you people. And then you fuck off without so much as a warning. Pav always gives me a warning, says he'll be gone a couple of minutes. Or be gone for a while even. An axe used to. It's only you, gods. Of course, I say this not even knowing if he's still here listening to me. He probably isn't. Seriously, gods, do you expect me to go through the misery of fighting the fire giant yet again just because you couldn't be bothered to to tell me you were leaving the stream? Piss off. I obviously would have waited for you to come back if you told me, hey, I'm going to be gone for a bit. But you didn't. I figured you were still watching, you were just being quiet. But nope. Now then, how do I get up? Screw you for making good points. You know, I've heard that so many times, usually from one of my siblings. In fact, I believe fuck you for making good points I might as well just have one of them could make me a t-shirt that says that. Then whenever I should make myself one, I'll make myself a t-shirt that says fuck you for making good points, and then I'll wear it. And then when one of my siblings is pissed off that I've made a good point, I shall point at my t-shirt. Hello. Gods, I'm going to do cheese. Cheese is not for assholes. My little sibling prays to a god of cheese. Jesus. The deity of all cheeses. Somber Smithing Stone 6. Okay, I can't really be bothered to choose this one. Oh, no, gods, that's not a joke. I mean, obviously the Jesus thing kind of is, but it's Diside's joke. He and his friends, they jokingly do this. They jokingly, like, curse and pray to Jesus. They're very serious about it. They have moments of Holy Communion at school sometimes where they just bring cheese. It's a joke, it's a dumb thing to do, but it's absolutely, I'm not making it up. He actually does, in a very strange way, worship Jesus. I think it's him simultaneously declaring his undying love for cheese and mocking organized religions, which frankly I just find very impressive from the mind of a 14-year-old. Okay, so I found the top bit of round table, the bottom bit of round table hold. Where's the top? I need to get up further. There's a drawbridge there, but I can't jump to it. Gotta be some way. Nothing along there. Alright. There we go. Oh, fuck's sake. Another one? Really? Oh, right, yeah, and then I've rested, haven't I? Well, even so, I can't be bothered to kill a second one of you right now. Here's a butterfly. Where are the fucking stairs? Of course, I'm assuming in that there are any stairs. There may not be. I may have to go an entirely different way to get up to the top of Round Table Hold. I've kind of spoiled myself, I think, because playing Dark Souls 3, I know that game by heart. I know where everything is. I know all of the routes. So when I play this and don't know how to get to anything, it becomes even more irritating. So I should know where things are, because I know where everything is in Dark Souls 3. Okie dokie gods, before you go, do you know how to get up to the top of this area? Any idea whatsoever? I'll take a silence as you've left before I asked that, or you don't know. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Because I think I just found it. Boing. 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 And I'm here. Okay. Sanctified wet blade and a hammer. Hero's rune, buy my sword. Anything else? Oh, fuck off. Stupid dog. What's on here? Ooh, the coded sword. How very useless. You know, they really missed a trick, because they should have made the the runes green. If they made the runes green, it would have been very amusing because they could have made the coded sword, and people could have pretended to be Yoda. Or at least blue and have them pretend to be, what's he called, the other one? Luke. It really shows you guys how much I know about Star Wars that I refer to Luke Skywalker as, you know, the other one. I don't know shit about Star Wars. I've not even watched all of them. In fact, I don't think I've even watched half of them. I watched the original trilogy, mostly to figure out what all the fuss was about. And when I failed to figure out what all the fuss was about, I did not watch the rest.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
Oh no, I never got that that charm, did I? Because I never went through this area. I just went straight through the front gate because I was overpowered because I'd already had a plus, what was it, 15 mace. There you go. Dead now. No! Bastard. Dealing primarily the bleed damage with that one. Frostbite, on the other hand. What's left? Well, I know that. What's left is stagger. I need to stagger some people. With shit such as this. Come on. Swing! Motherfucker. Swing! Never mind. Banish Knight's Shield. Does that have 100%? It does. And it's also technically a medium shield. It's also quite a bit heavier than what I've got though. So what I need is a weapon that can... Oh my god. I just had a thought. See, what I need, I think, is a heavy weapon that scales well in strength. I can do good counter hits. Enhances guard counters. And it just so happens that there is a build I just started on another playthrough, which I think I can transpose into this one pretty much seamlessly. And of course, since I just got it yesterday, that stuff, I know exactly where it is. Let's go like this. The additional range would also be good. Aha, hello. The brick hammer has a bit more health, so I'd need to wear some lighter shit. But damage absorption isn't really a problem right for me at the moment. Although this is a hideous piece of armor to wear with that, so I'll have to find something better. My armor looks even more shit than usual, and that is saying something. I'll equip this one too. Gives me the extra guard, hammer, jumping attack. I can two-hand this one for a better jumping attack. As a B scaling in strength, normally. Once I've upgraded it a bit and added a heavy affinity. And then... Lion's Claw on it. Or...
I took you no matter, it's all lay out your own.
Should I bother with... Should I do Lion's Claw, or should I do something a bit more interesting? Because I have... If I equip Crag Blade onto this, guard counters would deal a ridiculous amount of poise damage. And Barricade Shield on my shield, I'd be able to block stuff. I could even block someone like Radagon or Godfrey, maybe. Or Godric, or whichever it is. I think it's Godfrey. The proper one's Godfrey. Right. I'll get this one as high level as I can. And for now, I'll give it regular one. It's not as good as the Giant Crusher, but it's a hell of a lot lighter, and I can one-hand it without that being too dumb. Oh. Brick Hammer plus 19. Strengthen arm. Add the Ash of War. S scaling in strength. Currently Lion's Claw, S scaling in strength. Now there's just one more thing to do, which is there is the enemy down here. I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to go here and see how this does against my the annoying gank fight in this area. Oh. Actually, Gloves of War. Barricade shield. Barricade shield. Oh, I can even change the shield on this to have slightly more resistance to certain enemy types. I could increase it to have holy resistance for fighting the Elden Beast and Radagon. Right, that's you dealt with. 1. Ridiculous boys damage. Ridiculous hyper armor. Oh, but it does use a lot of MP. Yeah, no. What does that do? Ruin's Greatsword. Colossal Sword, B scaling in strength, E scaling in intelligence, and requires 50 strength. Really? It's one of the highest strength requirements in the game, and it's split damage? And as an Ash of War which uses gravity, which is the most useless, well, one of the most useless magic subtypes in the game, and I bet you can't even use it. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Oh well. Right. Increase my mind a bit, and what did I even come here for? Oh, right, of course. Although, actually, given what I just saw, I think I'll probably just take off the barricade shield, give the shield no skill, and stick with the Lion's Claw, at least for the most of the time. Cragblade could be useful, but Lion's Claw is ridiculous, so... Is there anyone I can readily fight that would give me a chance to sort of test this out? Oh, him! No, I'd have to go through an annoying area for him. There's really not anyone, is there? Oh well. Oh, there is. There is. No, fuck it. This stream's been going on 3 hours. God said he was coming back, but it's been a 3-hour stream, mate. Ooh, that's a nice weapon, though. Check what? What the? He dodged my attack. Bastard. Nope. Well, that's that then. Been a nice stream. I've made progress. I still think I may go and get the Crag Blade Ash of War for this thing. Lion's Claw's good, but it uses a lot of MP. Then again, once I've inflicted this stuff. But Barricade Shield would be more useful in a lot of situations. I can use Barricade Shield, I two-hand it, apply Crag Blade, one-hand it, Barricade Shield, and then I've got the two. And then any guard counter, bang, huge damage. Jumping attack, massive damage. Rolling attack doesn't exist on Great. Yes, it does. Rolling attack on Great Hammers is actually pretty cool, but yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with this, and then yeah, Barricade Shield, Crag Blade. I've got these things and this. That's Poison, Bleed, Scarlet Rot, and Frost. And with this, I have actual damage to go along with it. And with this, defense. Something that actually takes, makes use of the fact that I have a 40 scaling in 39 in strength. Because it has an S rank in the strength build, and it's still at plus 19, and it can go up another 6 levels. So yeah, if I upgrade this, now Lion's Claw is very good because it just has massive damage output and massive poise damage. If I use poise damage on an enemy, knock them down, and then switch from the shield to the rapier, how many times do you think I'd be able to... Because I'd probably be able to proc... as they were down, if I attacked an area which wasn't them and faced down as I was doing it, so that there was... I could probably proc Bleed and Scarlet Rot at the same time. And if I switched to both of them and did a couple of jumping attacks, it would be hard on a downed enemy, but not impossible. Yeah, I'll do that. It inflicts a lot of different status effects. Then go right back to my defensive build. Use Lion Claw to knock them down again. And guard counters, obviously, which are enhanced by my build. And if I need to at any point, I can enhance my guarding ability as well. So, all told, I'm good. This is a nice build for entering, well, not entering, but continuing on the late game. Playing for 16 total hours, I'm at level 90. This playthrough is going well. And with that, I shall end the stream there. Been nice seeing the one person who showed up.